Now we are moving on to how to find the client's details. This is very important, and this is where the magic starts coming in, right? So I want it to be as random as possible. So I'm going to refresh this and just like refresh this again so you don't think. So we're just going to go into this. Now, one thing I do is I never pitch for a job where I cannot overdo. So I do not pitch for a job if I cannot find the client's details and like go outside, you understand? Go outside Upwork and actually reach out to the client and connect with the client. I do not pitch for those jobs because then it reduces the chances of me getting the job, right? Now I could boost my proposal, I could do whatever, but it's just like, you understand my way. But then there are always like ways and that you can just like go around and finding the client's details. And that is what I'm about to show you right now. So moving on, let me refresh just one more time. And then I'll open a few of these: content writing partner, marketing assistants, AI content creator. I'll just open that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's see. We're open to the idea of a team of writers / an agency or a solo freelancer to produce ongoing content for us. However, the content writing partners will need to be proficient in blah blah blah. It's that. Now, one thing you first want to do is make sure you read this, right? Make sure you read this and make sure you read this well. Now, the first thing we'll see is the client is in India, right? So that's the first thing to note, because what you are looking for is personal details about this particular client. Now we have the client is in India, which is the first information we've gotten about the clients. They just joined Upwork February 10, 2024. So I understand why they have like 0% IR rate and just this job open. But let's try to see what more information we can get. So, they just joined Upwork, so there's actually almost zero possibility of us getting more information from them if they don't put their name or whatever. But the client has posted 2 jobs. There's nothing here on that, but let's see. So for this one, they just joined Upwork, so there's really almost no way of getting the information, so we just like move on. Marketing assistant to write personalization lines for cold email. Are you good at spotting the unique aspects of a business and crafting engaging personalized compliments for comments? If yes, might have the perfect gig for you. So what you want to do is just like read. We're a Dutch cold email marketing agency. Now this is amazing. So now we know they're in the Netherlands, Rotterdam to be precise, and then they're a cold email marketing agency, right? So your main tasks, dive into this, blah blah, analyze, send us a brief message explaining why you're the perfect fit for this role. Include a personalized line in English you'd write after checking out a website like studiosonat.be. This will give us a peek into your ability to create personalized content that stands out. So now let's see what information I might get from this. Okay, so now generally, apart from right now, we know this is a Dutch code email marketing agency in Rotterdam. So let's just search Rotterdam code email marketing agency. So just leave that and then we'll keep on going. So what you want to look at now, if the client did not put their name, the client did not put their website or any other personal information, then what we want to go is to go to the client's recent history. So the first thing you want to look for is the client's name. Now, how do you know the client's name? You know the client's name from the other projects that the client has worked with or what. Maybe somebody put in a review and this person was this. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, see now, Lucas was responsive to any of my requests for clarification. I liked working with him to have the opportunity to work with him again. So we know the name of the client is Lucas. So I'm going to search Lucas Rotterdam code email marketing agency. And then we have a Lucas James. Let me open this. We have a Lucas James, Lucas Bax from Influencify. We are not sure, but we'll just like open it. So just like open right now, we know. And then we have another Lucas code email marketing agency, Netherlands. So we've opened Lucas James. Lucas Sanchez. Lucas is a current VP Logistics. No. So we'll open the field. Let's try to get more information. But now we know his name is Lucas. See Lucas here. See another Lucas here. Now, so we've gotten his name. But now let's see if we can get somebody said stupid clients. That's horrible. So now let's see if we can get more information from Lucas. So let's see, looking for email list builders. Let's open this. Looking for email list builder. Look for email list builders. UK, US, German market. Private job agency that can create large email lists. So we have email list, lead list using LinkedIn. I guess let's open this. Designer wanted for party flyers. I doubt if that's for his work. Looking for lead designer wanted for party flyers. I doubt. Dutch speaking virtual assistant. Let's open this. Google Data Studio expert needed. Cartoonist needed. Tattoo artist wanted. Looking for a Dutch video editor. Creative Dutch writer. Let's open this. For my email marketing agency, so when it's an email marketing agency, I'm looking for a freelancer that makes email lists verified based off B2B leads based on industry, company size, job title. For each campaign, we need 3,000 verified emails and around 5 to 10 people per company. Now this was said, do not email me or add me on LinkedIn. So you do not, for a client like this, then you don't want to reach out to the client outside. You understand? So this is, person doesn't appreciate it. And why person is it? Because agencies like that, that's generally what agencies do. And then it's usually not personalized. But the client doesn't want it, but this is about getting the client's personal information. For a marketing agency, English speaking, Dutch. So now we know the person's name is Lucas. We know the person owns an email marketing agency, and we know the person lives in Netherlands or Rotterdam. So let's see, who is this Lucas James? Let's see. Lucas James is in Los Angeles, California, so no. And then we have this Lucas Bax. It is in Rotterdam, South Holland, Netherlands. Now let's see. Amplifier marketing, AI video email strategy. Are you struggling with your B2B lead generation? Maybe using cold email, cold calling, or messaging on LinkedIn. So there's very probability this is the person. You can be wrong. To be very honest, you're allowed to be wrong. You get what I'm trying to say? But let me see. You're allowed to be wrong, but let's just see. Then this email strategy we have here, this email marketing, and then it is Rotterdam, Netherlands, and there's a very probability that this is the person we're looking for. The name matches. The name matches. The location matches. Then the person is also into marketing, boost your lead generation with AI. Then definitely video email marketing. This is definitely the person we are looking for. And just like that, we have this client details. Let's click on contact info, amplifier marketing. Let's see if we can get, so you can see the email straight up here. Look us at amplifier remarketing, amplifiermarketing.com. It's as simple as that. Sometimes it's more complex, sometimes it takes more work, sometimes it's easier. But you can see right now we have this person's company website. We have the person's LinkedIn. We can reach out to the person on LinkedIn, although we're not going to reach out to this person. You should not reach out to this person because the person clearly stated it there. And then we also have the person's email to send the person an email. Even have the person's phone number to give the person a call. Yeah, that sort of thing. So and then if you don't want to reach out to the person directly, you can also reach out to other people in the company. You understand, like Peter and Mathis Dwayne or something, and tell them to introduce you to Lucas. Get that sort of thing. So now we're moving on AI content creator. So now we've gotten all that person's information. Now I'm still going to show you how to utilize the information later on, but right now let me just show you how to even get the person's information. Now AI content creator, I'm looking for someone. Now first thing we want is, where is the person? The person is in Liberty Hill, United States. Good. Is the person new on Upwork? No, since 2017. Great. I'm looking for someone to help me create content for non-technical entrepreneurs and professionals in the AI space. I'm looking for someone who understands AI, blah blah. Read it deeply to see if there's any personal information you can get. Then what you want to do is come here, search, view more, just open everything down, and then what we want to look for is the client's name. Now we know the client's name is CJ. I'm seeing CJ here. TJ Larkin. This is perfect. Now we have the person's full name, TJ Larkin. Let's see if anybody else puts the person's full name. So everybody's putting TJ, but then we have one person who says TJ Larkin. Thank you to that person. So what we want to do is, now where is the person? In Liberty Hill, United States. So we'll search TJ Larkin, Liberty Hill, United States. Then we go back to see what other information we can get from the person. So we don't open anything yet, just go on to check what other information you can get from the person. Now, did the person say anything about what type of company they have? Non-technical entrepreneur, creates content for non-technical entrepreneurs and professionals in the AI space. Now let's check other jobs. We're having private. Let's see, create WordPress media, open, graphics brand design based on Canva, Google spreadsheets. But you cannot open private jobs, so we want to open. Yeah, the person has a crypto course, so that's something else we can think of. So we have TJ Larkin, Liberty, United States, crypto course. And then we have these guys, an AI plus crypto community for that. It's perfect. This is probably the person we are looking for, right? It's probably the person we are looking for, because now we have crypto, we have AI, we have like too many keywords. We have the person's name, TJ, we have Larkin. Now let's see, where are you? Is in Texas, which is a bit iffy. In the US, but in Texas. But now let's just see if we can get more information from this person. Let's see. Actually, we're still going back to Upwork, but I just want to see if TJ Larkin, he lives in Austin, Texas. We moved there 3 years ago from Los Angeles. Where is Liberty Hill? Oh, Liberty Hill is in Texas. So that means we're just perfect. So it lives in Texas, because you can see right from here. Where is that page? Liberty Hill is a city in Texas, and is in Texas. See, Liberty is just right here. Let me highlight it. You can see it here. Liberty Hill is a part of the greater Austin metropolitan area. So definitely, you see, just like that, we've gotten our person. We've gotten the client, the person we're looking for. And since we have this person now, let me just see if there's, you already have the person, so there's really no need. And what did I just see? Just by saying this crypto course, you understand? Just by looking for these keywords, just like picking up these keywords, you need to be smart. You need to think on your feet and just like search, get every information that you can get. So now we have this person, TJ Larkin. So this is our person. This is his website, $1 Million Dads. Let's see if we can get his email. We have Instagram. We can probably reach out to him personally there. Contact us. Let's see. Now, most times when I cannot get the email, I just like reach out directly from here. But let's try to get his. It doesn't have LinkedIn, obviously, but let's see if we can get his email. So we have $1 Million Dads. Where else is this? So it's on Facebook. Okay, let me show you something. This is YouTube, right? Let's go to YouTube just to see how resourceful you need to be. So this is YouTube. More about this channel, about view email address. I'm not a robot. Submit, and then info@$1million.dads.co. It looks like he's the only person, or he and probably somebody else is working at this company. So there's a very probability he's going to get this email if you send it to this info@$1million.dads.co. But you see how like resourceful you need to get with this. Now on Facebook here, is you could also do the same thing. Save his email here, tj@$1million.dads.co. Now you have his name. Now you have his email. You have his Instagram. You have his Twitter. You have more than enough to get this job. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's just as simple as that, honestly. I don't know why I keep saying simple. It's simple because I've been doing this for a while. You get what? But you get the point I'm trying to make. It's not as hard as it seems.